Massey University, relative to other New Zealand universities certainly, is a university that's widely known and respected for its applied learning. So that's our point of difference, is we teach our students the latest theory, but in an applied fashion that will enable them to go on and have great careers and join the New Zealand workforce. Because Massey was founded as an agricultural university 100 years ago, we have always been very much about applied knowledge, teaching our students to go out and contribute to, the New Zealand economy and also global business.
Jupiter Media presents Avasar, telecasting global opportunities.
Hello and namaste. Welcome to Avasar program. This program is all about education, educational news, views and your career. Today we are going to talk about the study opportunities in New Zealand. So to provide us the insight of the Massey University, we have very special guest from Massey University School of Business, who is none other than Dr. Jeffrey Stangl. He is the Dean of Massey Executive Development, Massey School of Business. Let's welcome him to the show. Dr. Jeffrey, you are welcome on our show.
Thank you.
Okay, so we are quite happy to having you in this platform so that we can talk lots about study opportunities in New Zealand and the unique feature of Massey University. So first of all, would you please introduce yourself and tell us something about your Nepal visit for this time?
So my name is Dr. Jeffrey Stangl. I am the Dean for Massey Executive Development, which is the area of the business school that covers all executive development, MBA, and executive MBA programs.
In New Zealand, there are Yale University and some of the Polytechnic Institute also. So in this case, what sort of the unique courses are there in Massey University in New Zealand?
So the Massey academic programs, what I would say to you about Massey academic programs generally is that Massey University, relative to other New Zealand universities certainly, is a university that's widely known and respected for its applied learning. So that's our point of difference, is we teach our students the latest theory, but in an applied fashion that will enable them to go on and have great careers and join the New Zealand workforce. Because Massey was founded as an agricultural university 100 years ago, we have always been very much about applied knowledge, teaching our students to go out and contribute to the New Zealand economy and also global business.
So today here, Informatics Consultancy and Immigration Advisory Services are organizing the Study in New Zealand Education Fair. So through this fair, how it will be help to the student and parents to choose the best university or best program in New Zealand?
Well, I think these type of sessions, these informatics sessions are very, very helpful because Nepal is a relatively new market for New Zealand universities. So it's very important that we're able to get our message out and inform the Nepalese students and the families on what makes New Zealand an incredible destination for study and also if interested for migration pathways. It's a country that is very welcoming to international students. As a matter of fact, we're working to attract more international students because unlike other Western countries, New Zealand firmly believes that international students with the skills that they represent will help to grow our economy.
Let's have a talk about the popular and industry-related programs at Massey University.
Well, the most popular, of course, right now would be, postgraduate, master's degrees are more popular than undergraduate degrees because it's a shorter pathway to residency. Plus, it's less expensive because you're only paying for 1.5 years credits worth versus 3 years for a bachelor's degree. So I can speak with authority about the MBA program. So the MBA program, we work very, very much in preparing our students through the skills that we teach them through the program, but also working with them to develop their interpersonal skills and their soft skills to prepare them for the New Zealand job market. So we are very focused on helping to prepare our students for entry into the New Zealand job market and ultimately a migration pathway if they're interested.
Let's have a talk about the Nepalese students' response at Massey University and their satisfaction rate as well.
We have, within the MBA program, we have a number of Nepalese students, and we've got, I think, 5 that will be starting this end of this month. So the Nepalese market is certainly a growing market for us. And I can say, because I interact with the students directly myself quite a bit, and they're good students. They adapt really, really well. Their English is superior, and they're very smart students. So the Nepalese students are very quickly building a strong reputation, certainly within Massey University, and particularly Massey Business School that I represent. They are really respected and recognized as being top students. So it seems like the transition to life in New Zealand and studying New Zealand for the Nepalese students in particular is actually pretty smooth, I would have to say.
Okay. Dr. Jeffrey, thank you so much for your valuable time and thoughts. The thing you have shared is really valuable for Nepalese students and parents. So finally, how would you like to pass your message to the prospective Nepalese students and their parents regarding studying in New Zealand and Massey University?
Well, as I said, one of the reasons I'm here, this trip, and I have every intention to regularly visit Kathmandu now at least, is to get the message out there on what makes the Massey Business School programs different in preparing our students for jobs and for migration to New Zealand. So what makes our programs different is that it's a two-track approach that we take in developing our students when they come into our program, which means that, of course, we teach them all the coursework that's required to get their qualification in business administration, but at the same time, in parallel, we are working with our students to develop their whole profile in terms of getting them ready for the New Zealand job market, working on their interpersonal skills, their communication skills, their leadership skills, their networking skills, and working with them to develop their CV, working with them to encourage these students to, from the day they arrive in New Zealand, to be thinking about their job prospects and what's next after they graduate. So it's very much a focus of ours, making our students marketable in the New Zealand job market.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jeffrey.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you.
That was really inspiring message from the Dr. Jeffrey regarding the Massey University in New Zealand. In New Zealand, there are 8 universities and some of the Polytechnic Institute where a student can join industry-related courses and grow their career in New Zealand and beyond New Zealand as well. So if you have any questions and queries regarding our show and any academic educational system, you can write to jupitermedia11@gmail.com and also visit Jupiter Media Nepal social networks as well. With this, we have at the end of this session. So stay tuned, News 24 Television, till next episode. Stay safe, take care, bye-bye.
Our telecasting global opportunities.